Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm just waking up. I've been sleeping all day long. So yeah, I'm going to get my butt up from this bed, get ready to do a workout. Decided to take you guys with me from start to finish, from the bed to the track. Let's hit it. I'll be right back. Well, I was gonna go out, but you know, it's slowing down on the rain. Let's see if it gets done and then I'll go. We shall see. It's not raining that bad. I really could go. Maybe I'm just using it as an excuse. What y'all think? Okay guys, so today, since I'm not able to get my run in, I was going to record that, but I'll go ahead and just do a recording of my meal prep. I am going to be doing shrimp and fish and some probably vegetable melody or something like that, and some brown rice. So basically, let me get y'all tuned in on what's going on down here. Wash my hands off. Oh, not there. Down a little bit more. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I have my shrimp. I'm gonna rinse it off, and it's already been deveined and peeled, but they still have the tails on them, so I'll just have to take the tails off and season them up, and then I'm gonna set them to the side after I season them up. I hate doing this. That's why when I pick out the shrimp, I always get it deveined already, peeled with no tails. Costs a little bit more, but hey, I am willing to pay $1 difference for them to take all these little tails off, so I don't have to do it myself. I mean, it's not that hard, but nonetheless, it just makes your process faster and easier if you don't have to take all the tails off yourself. So that is what I'm going to do here, and then I'll be back after I get all these tails off with the seasonings and everything else that I use. So I just took all the tails off, rinsed them off, put them in cold water, and then I'll sit them in the refrigerator until I'm ready to season them and cook them until I start on my fish. My fish like this comes pre-packaged. I get it from Walmart. I think this is whiting. They're pretty long pieces of fish. Trying to make sure you guys can see. And I'll just rinse them off, take them all out of the packages and rinse them off. Basically the same process as the shrimp, minus the detailing. And then I'll season it up. I'll speed through these parts so you guys don't have to endure a long drawn out video for nothing. I mean, all my videos seem to be extra long anyways, but at least for this part. gonna wash my hands and then start seasoning them up. Now, I love flavor. I am trying not to use so much, trying to cut back on my sodium intake. I believe that may very well be part of my water retention, bloating, all of that kind of stuff. I don't know. No idea. So, but to help me, I'm going to cut back on it. So most of my seasonings, I think every seasoning I have that I'm going to season this fish and the shrimp with has no salt except for one, and that is this garlic pepper seasoning, and it comes from Family Dollar, but I like it. So I'm going to use it, and it will be the only seasoning that I use that actually contains any salt. That way I don't have to use anything else with salt. Okay, so I'm just going to take them all out of the bowl, season them up. I will show you guys exactly what seasonings I'm going to use. Shoot, I messed up. Forgot to spray my dang foil, even though normally it doesn't really stick, but it's a precautionary measure. So I guess this time I won't, but this is what I use to spray the pan or the foil so that it doesn't stick. I'm using foil just for faster cleanup purposes. I can just take the foil off and throw it away. Now, the seasonings, y'all, I got a lot of seasonings, and I probably won't put everything, but like I said, I really love flavor, and so I will use a lot of things. So the first thing I'm going to use, I'm going to go ahead and go with the garlic pepper seasoning. This is the one with the salt, so try not to be so heavy-handed on that one. Then I'll use some parsley flakes. Doesn't have to be any particular brand, whatever brand you choose. Seasoning to me is seasoning. I haven't found a seasoning that differs from one or the other, like as far as brands go. I'm going to use the Cajun Trinity. I really love this. It has onion, bell pepper, celery, garlic, everything dried up. No salts, anything like that. But I'll put that on last. Cayenne pepper. I love spicy. Again, like I said, no particular brand. This one comes from one of my local neighborhood stores. Let's see what we have. Mrs. Dash, garlic and herb. Everything I use has garlic. So there's McCormick, garlic and herb, and there's Mrs. Dash, but I'm going to go with Mrs. Dash. I have a lemon pepper seasoning, which this came from Family Dollar, and I didn't take. And I believe this has no sodium. And I also have this lemon pepper, but I believe it has sodium in it, so I chose not to use that one this time. Yeah. But this is really, like, I got this from Walmart. I really love this, and they have a jalapeno one that I really like. I use it on my chicken. This and the jalapeno is so good. Let's see, I won't need the chopped onions because I'm going to use the Cajun Trinity, which contains chopped onions in it. And I will use some red peppers, crushed red peppers. This again came from Family Dollar. Basically, I just stack them so that I can get the seasoning from top to bottom without having to re-season everything. And that's also how normally when I season things, I keep from using so much salt and things like that. Because if it's already enough on the top layer, I can just use what comes off of the top on the back side. And you know what? I'm going to spray it. I don't know how great that's going to work out for me since it's already been wet. But anyway, so that's that. And then I'll go through and add my Cajun Trinity and some more peppers to it. Let's pull this over to this side so I can spray that side of the pan. And I'm going to be baking this, of course. That's why I have it on a pan like this versus grilling or frying, anything like that. I love baked fish. There's not too many types of fish that I will not eat baked. I do not, however, I no longer eat tilapia. So that's one I don't eat. I love salmon, which I'll do probably some salmon or something later on in the week. Or next week, who knows. And I did not preheat my oven. Smart. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to bake this at 375. Guys, I really don't know how long I'll leave the fish in the oven. Probably about, I want to say 15 minutes is all it takes it to cook. It doesn't take it very long. So I'm going to set my oven timer for 10 minutes. And then after the 10 minutes, I'll check it and see where it is. And then I'll reset it for however many minutes I feel that it needs. But I will definitely insert in here how long I bake the fish for. I did go back over it with the red peppers and some more parsley flakes. And that was it. So this is what we get before the oven. Okay, so I am going to do the rice. Make sure you guys can see me. Normally, I prefer to cook my rice out of the bag, regular, measure your stuff out. But Family Dollar did not have brown rice in a bag like that. So I went with the boil in the bag success rice. I'm really not even a big fan of this, but seeing as though I didn't feel like going to, let me move you guys up a little bit. Going to get rice from anywhere else. You know, that's the cost of not wanting to do anything or go anywhere. You just have to go with, sorry guys, go with what you can get. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the success rice, boil it in the bag for 10 minutes. And normally I flavor my water. So let me see. Since I'm cutting down on everything, calorie consumption, on freaking sodium consumption, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not even gonna tell that lie. I'm not gonna just leave it. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of this garlic pepper seasoning. Let's see how that goes. This is something I'm trying. Okay, I have no idea when the world this is going to flavor this rice like, but I really don't like the flavor of brown success rice. Oh, sorry. Forgot what I was doing. I'm supposed to be showing y'all what I'm doing at all times. So I just poured the seasoning into the water. I'm going to let that boil. And once that starts boiling, then I'll put the rice in the bag. I mean, the bag of rice in the pot. Look at me dropping everything on my lid. And I'll let that go and start. The oven has beeped, so I'm going to go ahead and stick the fish in. I'm really trying to decide if I want to cover my fish up. I think I will cover it for the first 10 minutes. And then I'll take the foil off and like the last 5 minutes, because I'm thinking it takes about 15 minutes. The last 5 minutes I'll leave the foil off. Well, basically I guess it just kind of helps it steam it. So that's that. Fish is going into the oven. And we're gonna start on the shrimp. So I'll take that out of the refrigerator. Drain it off. They're getting cold. Garlic pepper. Crushed red peppers. Again, I like spicy. To each his own. You don't have to use this. You can definitely leave that out. Cayenne pepper. And it's not as spicy as some people might think that it will be. Because I like spicy where it tastes good, not where I can't deal with it. Like I can't taste it because I'm too busy sniffling. Lemon pepper. And where's my onion powder? Just realized that's what's missing. Darn it. Onion powder. Oh. 10 minutes. I'll knock that down at least a minute because I'm sure I've already been going. Onion powder. And let's mix it all up. Get the seasoning on everything. Of course, yellow onions are sweeter than the other onions. Purple onion I use sometimes, but they are really strong. So, and I don't have any, so that leaves that out. But normally I will use the purple onion with my fish. I like the flavor that it gives to it. So this is what we have. Still a little juicy in all your seasonings. And that's that. Then I'll get my skillet. Excuse me. And thank you to those who said bless you. I know it's a natural habit for some. Pam. Spray the pan. And I'll go on this side. Swap the water out. Turn the fire down on this side. And I'll bring you guys over here. And once that gets hot enough, I will take the shrimp and just put it in there. And we can test that out by taking one shrimp and seeing how it does. But of course it's not ready yet, but we'll see. I'll zoom through this heating up process so you don't have to watch that. It is hot and ready. While we wait on the skillet to heat up some more, I'm just gonna take a little bit of water for the bottom of my pot that I'm going to put my vegetables in. I do not measure much of anything, honestly. It's just all in my preference. Excuse me. So I just take a little bit of water, put it in the bottom because I do not have a steamer, which I'm going to invest in for my vegetables. I'm gonna get that water started to a boil. My shrimp is already starting to cook. So this is what we're getting. Guess they still had quite a bit of water in them, which is fine. It's just flavored and juicy. It doesn't have to be dry. And this will, I don't know, cook about 2, maybe 3 minutes. You don't want to overcook your shrimp because then they become rubbery, tough. You know, it's shrimp. It doesn't take very long to cook. And my water is boiling already for my rice. Set that there. I'm going to do 2 bags of the rice since the water's boiling. And I'm hoping that flavor turns out really good with this rice. Yeah, I'm thinking these guys are done already. And because they'll continue to cook on their own. And my fish has been 10 minutes already. My fish has went off already, so I'm going to take the foil off, take a look at it, and see where it is. I'm going to drain some of this juice out. And set it to the side and let it cool. Put this forward. And I'll get my vegetables out and get that going. Actually, I'm not going to drain my juice. I'm going to keep my juice. But I'm going to put it in the bowl to the side. As you guys sit and watch water boil. Thanks a lot, right, Crystal? This is our shrimp, guys. Bird's Eye California blend. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, I get this from Walmart, and I'll take it and put it into the pot. Not so much water because they're already going to produce enough water for themselves also. And I try not to over boil them. If I had a steamer, it'd be so much better. So I just take a few handfuls. We have cauliflower, broccoli, carrots. I guess I didn't get the right bag because I thought I had the bag with the squash in it. So, well, this is what we get. This is what we got. And my fish is still freaking cooking. And I'll put the lid on that. And then it will steam. Okay. Guess I won't put a lid on that. Where is my freaking lid? Okay. No lid. This is not good. This is why you gotta be prepared already. Because now I have no lid. I love that. Where's my lid at? Okay, so I'm going to improvise. Because I cannot find my freaking lid. I'm gonna take the foil, set it over the pot. It's hot as fish. And let it go. Okay? Take my veggies and put them back into the freezer. The rice is going. The fish I'm about to take out. Well, not take it out, but take the foil off and check it out and see what we have going here. Smells great. Okay. This is what's going on with the fish. It looks like it has a butter, but it doesn't. No grease. So it's all just the juices from the fish. And I'm going to take it and move it up a level and leave it with no foil on it for about 5 to maybe 8 minutes. I'm also going to drain some of this juice off from the fish. Move it up to the next level and let it go for about another 5 to 8 minutes. So everything is going. I'll be back when it's finished, and I will put everything onto its dish, and that will be that. So let's set my timer. And there we go. Be back, guys. Okay, the vegetables are finished. Took the foil off. And they still are kind of crispy and firm. They're not like super boiled and soggy, soft, whatever. They have a crunch to it. And it's actually pretty good without seasoning it, but you can add your own seasonings, whatever you choose to do. I'm not going to season this for once in my life. It has its own little natural kind of sweet flavor from the cauliflower and the carrots and the broccoli, whatever flavors they have, you know. So I'm going to drain the water off. And let it sit. So that it does not continue to steam and get soft. And the fish will be done in 4 minutes. Okay, remember I told you guys I was going to use the juice from the shrimp. So I'm just going to take a tablespoon and just put it over my rice. And that's that. We are finished. Okay guys, so yeah, that's the end of that. I hope you guys enjoyed my meal prep. I will do more meals if you guys request them. If you like the video, like the video. comment below and let me know what else you guys would like for me to do, if there's something that you would like to see me cook. Give me your input on what you think I could do better as far as my meals go. I'm open for everything. So comment, like, subscribe. If you're a new subscriber, you know, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys for viewing. To my regular people that come by, my regular fam, thanks for visiting once again. Yeah, it's the end of that. So it's time for me to conclude this, wrap this up, and I will get this edited very soon. I'm having a lot of hell with my editing, not because I can't edit, but the program that I have is giving me the blues with posting to YouTube. Don't know what the problem is with that, but I'll get it figured out. So I'll get this edited and posted soon, but it's time for me to get a workout in, and I'll see you guys later.